Unless you're detaining me. Because I don't know if you've got any weapons in.
Okay, Matt, at the moment, you're detained for search, section 1 of PACE. Okay, my name's PC Winkworth, I'm from Chadwell Heath Traffic Garage. The reason you're detained for a search is because we've seen you observing. You said you're filming cars, yet you're watching, after telling us you're filming cars, you're watching the passenger gate.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a compelling piece of footage for you, courtesy of the YouTube channel Matt12128. The question is simple: can you be stopped, searched and detained just for holding a camera on a public street? Well, in this video we're about to find out.
From our point of view,
Alright, yeah.
If you look at it, there's no laws to stop you taking pictures of the cars or anything like that at all. Or the base. All I'm asking you is if you can show me that there's no private cars coming out of that base. That's all I'm asking.
There isn't. I'll give you my word, there isn't. But it's like I say, even if there was, it doesn't matter anyway. But I've no reason to get them. I'm just getting these.
Why doesn't it matter? It matters to me if you've got my car on there. And I don't know you, I don't know what you're going to do with it. Are you going to be putting it on the internet?
For example, not just the police car. Say if a Porsche 911 Turbo comes down here, I'm going to get a picture of it, whether it's your car or not. Yeah. See what I mean? Yeah. So if you've got a nice car, I'll be getting a picture of it, whether it's in your base or whether it's outside your base. If you've got something like that, I mean, if you've got a Ford Fiesta, I'm not going to bother, but...
In the UK, individuals generally have the right to film in public spaces, including police officers and police property, as long as they do not obstruct justice, cause harassment or trespass. The officer's request to show me that there's no private cars coming out of the base, however, is an overreach of their legal authority. Police cannot demand to view a person's photographic or video content without specific legal grounds, such as a warrant, or if there is reasonable suspicion that the content itself contains evidence of a crime. Their concern about private cars is understandable from a personal security perspective, but it does not on its own create a legal basis to restrict lawful filming or demand content be shown.
Against you taking those pictures. All I'm asking you is, if you have them, why would you be taking pictures of officers' private cars if you're doing that, coming out of it? That's all I'm interested in.
Number one, I haven't, and I'm not. Number two, if there was an occasion something like that, if one of you was really well off, and like you say, you had like a supercar or a car in there, well, that's what I'm saying, then I probably would, but other than that, I'm not, it's only the marked cars I'm after.
What's your name, buddy?
Matt.
What's your surname, Matt?
I just do this for a sort of hobby.
That's fine. What's your surname, Matt?
Like I say, I just go around doing this, so I tend not to give my name out all the time because people are always asking.
Okay, but just from our point of view, where it's a bit odd, obviously we just want to make sure nothing untoward's going on. That's the only reason I'm asking.
Oh, listen, it's only pictures of the marked cars.
What's your surname, Matt?
Car pictures. Like I said, I don't want to give my surname out. I'm only taking some pictures of the...
But as my colleagues explained, obviously it's a bit odd. You're doing like marked police cars and that coming out of base.
Have you not seen on?
The conversation circles back to the legality of filming and the officer's concerns about private vehicles. The order reinforces his understanding of his rights, explaining that filming any vehicle in public, regardless of ownership, is permissible. The officer continues to express concern about private cars being filmed and potentially put online, suggesting this could lead to problems. While officer safety is paramount, police powers to intervene must be based on reasonable suspicion of an offence, not merely on a general concern or the oddness of an activity. Without articulating specific grounds for suspected criminal behaviour related to the filming of private cars, the officers are acting beyond their powers to compel action or information from the individual.
It's like YouTube and Flickr and stuff.
But not outside police bases.
Oh yeah.
I've seen loads of videos of police cars whizzing down the road and stuff, but not coming out police bases.
If you go on YouTube and you Google any police station, you'll see videos of it.
Is that from you or from other people or?
No, from lots of people.
You have your own channel, do you?
Yeah, I do, but again, it's not something I give out because it's obviously you get people commenting on the videos and stuff, and it's just I sort of like keep it private for a small audience, just like family and friends and stuff. But yeah, if you go on YouTube, you'll see videos on there of pretty much every police station nowadays. It's
I don't doubt what you're saying. And like I said, with the marked cars and the officers, there's nothing to stop you taking the pictures. We're just concerned that you're maybe videoing officers' private cars coming out of here, and then maybe putting them on the internet with these are police officers' cars.
The officers deem the filming activity odd, which is a subjective assessment and not a legal justification for intervention. The auditor explains his hobby and his reluctance to share his channel due to potential negative comments, providing context for his actions. The officer then explicitly states his concern that the auditor might be one of the fixated people who put officers' private cars online to cause harm. While police have a legitimate interest in preventing harm, attributing malicious intent without specific, articulable, reasonable suspicion based on the individual's behaviour or specific intelligence risks unlawfully curtailing civil liberties. The mere act of filming, even outside a police station, is insufficient to establish such reasonable suspicion.
And then that can cause us problems.
But the thing is, if someone wanted to use that information, what they would do, they wouldn't wait for a video to by chance come up on the internet. They would come down here and do it themselves. They wouldn't look for a video.
Yeah, so if you're we right, don't know you.
So you're not worried about the camera then, you're worried about me just being here?
No, I'm not, like I said, I've not got any problems with you videoing the cars, the police officers or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I have said before that all I'm concerned about is that you're videoing officers' private cars, which again, you know, we can't really stop you doing.
Yeah.
Because you just said that if those people were that way inclined, they would just simply come down here and do it themselves. So how do I know that's not what you're here for?
Well, that could be the case for anyone.
Yeah, I know, but then I think I'm perfectly entitled to stop and ask you what you're doing and why you would be needing to do that.
I know, and you have done, and I've told you. That's what I'm saying.
The core of the legal disagreement becomes evident here. The auditor makes a valid point that those with malicious intent would likely take direct action rather than waiting for online videos. The officer, however, asserts that he is perfectly entitled to stop and question the individual's purpose. In the UK, members of the public are generally not legally obliged to answer police questions or provide personal details unless there is reasonable suspicion of an offence under Section 24 of PACE for an arrest or Section 50 of the Police Reform Act 2002 for antisocial behaviour. Without articulating such suspicion, the officer's claim of entitlement to demand answers to why he is filming is questionable.
But we're trying to obviously make sure nothing untoward's happening. You're not giving me your surname. Obviously.
I mean, are you deliberately after confrontation with the police? Is that
if
why
I was
you're doing
after
it?
confrontation with the police, I'd be giving you hell now.
Yeah, I've not said you're breaking any laws or anything like that. I've not asked you to stop. I've not tried to stop you doing it.
If you say that I'm after confrontation, I'd just say I wouldn't be being civil with you. I'd just tell you to bugger off, sort of thing.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, from my point of view, I don't understand why you would want a video. I mean, the mic cars, like I said, is fine. I'm just making sure you're not videoing private officers' cars. That's all.
You can't make sure that all, can you?
All right. I can't stop you doing it. No.
I've said I'm not going to. I've no reason to.
But you won't show me that you've not been.
I'm recording at the moment. I can't stop the video. I give you the word. I will not get any. Even if they're really nice cars, I will not put them on. And if there is any by accident, I will throw the number plates out. I do this with other people.
The officers continue to press for the auditor's surname, stating they are trying to ensure nothing untoward is happening. The auditor, in an attempt to de-escalate, provides his word that he will not put private vehicles online, only marked police cars, and clarifies his intent is not to cause harm. This demonstrates a willingness to engage constructively. However, the officer's repeated requests for a surname, absent reasonable suspicion of an offence or an intention to arrest, remain legally problematic. Filming in public, even if unusual, does not automatically constitute antisocial behaviour or an arrestable offence that would compel the provision of identifying information under UK law.
A lot of them do have concerns about private cars and things. And I say, yeah, no problem.
But you've got to appreciate that what we do, there'd be people that would want to maybe cause us harm and stuff like that, and you know, it's just not. It's just not.
But there's
nothing illegal about it, no.
Yeah.
At all.
But you've got my word, no private vehicle will go on the internet or anything like that, or not even on my own camera, regardless. It's just my car.
Right. Okay. And you won't give us your name?
I'd rather not. It's just I don't want to worry about all the time. Every time I come and do some like videos and photos and stuff. But I mean, you can let them know in there that I'm here and what I'm doing, so you don't have to keep stopping in that. So.
Well, no, people will be suspicious and people will stop you.
If you, well, I shouldn't say like say if you let them know you've spoken to me already.
The problem is circumstances can change, can't they?
What's your YouTube channel?
Is
Is that a public thing or is it private?
No, it's private. Yeah.
It's private.
Yeah,
no one else can access it.
It's just for a
The officer's questioning takes a more confrontational turn, asking if the auditor is deliberately after confrontation with the police. This is an accusatory line of questioning that could be seen as provoking rather than de-escalating. The auditor calmly and emphatically denies seeking confrontation, further attempting to clarify his peaceful intentions. It is commendable that the auditor maintains his composure despite the officer's potentially inflammatory question. Police interaction should aim to be impartial and based on objective facts rather than assumptions about an auditor's motives or a desire for confrontation.
So, yeah. Yeah, can I just get phone numbers back?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
1544.
My surname's Johnston.
Right, could you just elaborate how you mean it could change?
In the car, out of the car,
I don't quite follow it. Have you had no one down at this one before doing videos and stuff?
So, I'll be honest, we have had people down here, and sometimes these people are fixated people. So they may have mental health problems, they may be obsessed with the police, or they may wish to do police officers harm. Which is why I asked if you were after a confrontation with the police. Some people carry weapons. Expressing to do police officers harm, knowing full well that they're going to get spoken to by the police for this kind of activity.
The officers explicitly state that their intervention is due to concerns that the auditor might be among fixated people who cause harm to police, referencing past incidents where individuals carrying weapons have targeted officers or police premises. This is a serious allegation. While police have a duty to prevent crime and protect officers, the crucial element for lawful intervention is reasonable suspicion specific to the individual. The officers need to articulate why he is suspected beyond the act of filming.
What I've said isn't illegal, and I'm not even trying to suggest you stop doing what you're doing. Alright? So that's what my colleague means, is it can change, as in people's temper, people's mood can change, people don't like being stopped and spoken to. So this is,
I think you've worked that out with the pair of yous that I'm perfectly alright and I don't mind being spoken to.
I don't know you at all. I know the public order police have stopped someone out here, was armed with a knife, and he had come down here specifically to cause harm to the police, which is why we're speaking to you now, to make sure you're not one of these fixated people who's going to do us harm. Alright?
That's what I'm doing. I'm just here to take pictures and some videos of the cars leaving and that's it.
Okay. Alright. That's fine. Matt? Is it Matt? Take care of yourself, Matt. Alright.
Unfortunately, for my security, my colleagues
Right, are you detaining me?
Sorry?
Yeah. I finished having a conversation. I've explained what I'm doing to these guys. Don't come down here and tell me I'm only allowed to come down and take pictures if I'm local or if I'm staying in a hotel, etc., or I'm here on are you listening?
I think this is enough.
Matt, I think
He's not. I've been nice to you guys. I've told you what
there's
I'm
no
doing.
reason not to be nice to these,
Right,
to these
no,
guys.
he's coming up and he's demanding the ID and he's suggesting that I'm not allowed to do it, etc.
But if it's a one,
Have you got some
then
ID,
we
mate?
can do it.
Like I've already explained to you,
If it's one,
we
then
do
we
get
can do it
fixated people
because,
that do hang around the police stations and they do want to do us harm. Alright?
potentially.
So,
With the camera,
But it's not
Yeah.
valid.
been through this.
I've tried.
you've attracted another set of police officers' attention, haven't you?
Yeah, just
Stay in section 1 based on the information we've got.
Be a lawsuit, it's an unlawful detainment and
Okay,
an
can you
unlawful
just be
search.
quiet for a second, sir, and listen to my
Say
colleague?
how those colleagues with me, because I don't know.
At this point, the officers decide to conduct a stop and search under Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984. The officer identifies himself and his station fulfilling part of the procedural requirements for a lawful search. However, the stated grounds observing the individual filming cars, watching the passenger gate are concerning. For a Section 1 PACE search to be lawful, there must be reasonable grounds for suspecting that stolen or prohibited articles like weapons will be found. Filming cars and watching a gate are generally lawful activities, unless the information is concrete intelligence directly linking this individual to weapons or illegal activity. These grounds are likely insufficient for a lawful search.
Matthew, say how many colleagues with me, please?
No, he's detaining me.
Because I don't know if you've got any weapons in
Okay, Matt, at the moment he's detained for search, section 1 of PACE. Hey, my name's PC Winkworth. I'm from Chadwell Heath Traffic Garage. The reason you're detained for a search is because we've seen you observing. You said you're filming cars, yet you're watching, after telling us you're filming cars, you're watching the passenger gate. I also suspect you might be the same person that's been, information has suggested they've been outside police spaces before. So I'm searching you for weapons. My name's PC Winkworth. I'm from Chadwell Heath Traffic Garage. In the search, you're entitled to a copy of the search record. Are you okay with my search by myself, or would you like a male officer to conduct the search?
Problem solved.
Excellent.
Same, my name's Peter McDarby. Okay, put your own one, like, to come back to the outside, okay?
I'm just going to undo your top there. You've got a t-shirt underneath. Just going to feel around your waistband. I'm not dropping your pants or anything like that. Just feeling around it, okay? Could you turn around for me, please, Matt? Thank you.
The physical search continues in a thorough manner, including checking the soles of the individual's shoes, which falls within the scope of a Section 1 pay search for prohibited articles. The auditor maintains his cooperation throughout this process, which is commendable. However, the legal validity of this thorough search remains contingent on the initial reasonable grounds for suspicion. If those grounds were insufficient, the search is still technically unlawful, despite the cooperative behaviour of the person being searched and the officer's adherence to physical search procedures. The core issue remains the threshold of suspicion required before such intrusive powers can be exercised.
Lancaster.
You know what? We think I'm I don't do football at all. I'm
You a league fan?
yes. But the again, I don't follow them like the rest of my family do. They sort of like every sort of
Rugby league.
stuff, you know, not like that.
Yeah.
Your chewing gum's back in your pocket there, Matt, alright?
No problem.
Section 1 of PACE, Police and Criminal Evidence Act.
What was it regarding?
Just searching you for weapons, as I've explained. You've been filming, you said, can you stretch your legs a little bit for me, please, Matt?
Yeah.
You've said that you're filming vehicles outside the gate,
Yeah.
which we've had a chat with you about. You refused to show us any of the photos, and we've then observed you go towards
After the physical search concludes with no weapons found, the officers continue to ask the auditor for more personal details, including his ethnicity, for the search form. The auditor again declines to provide his full personal details, correctly asserting his right not to do so, as he has not been arrested and no evidence of an offence has been found. While recording ethnicity is a standard part of the stop and search form for data monitoring, the police cannot compel a person to provide their name and address after an unsuccessful search unless other legal powers are applicable, which do not appear to be the case here. This continued pressure for information is problematic.
Passenger gate and watch footfall by the passenger entrance exit.
That was waiting for the drive off so I can get a shot of it. Like
I'm not going to... That's just your car key. If you could just... I'm going to stand behind you, Matt. Matt. Can you just one at a time lift your foot up like that so I can look at your soles? Thank you. Thank you. And the other one. Thank you. Do you want to give me any more of your details, Matt?
I don't know.
No?
If you're happy with
Okay.
search,
Yeah. Matt, one of the questions I need to ask you for the search form is how you define your ethnicity. Would you say you're white, black, Asian, Oriental?
White, obviously.
White British, white Irish or white other?
White.
White other. Who's got my tablet? Phew.
Right, just to let you know.
Would you like a copy of the search record?
Are you guys on record? Yes. Right, you're supposed to tell people when you start recording and you don't turn it on. It doesn't matter. You tell them.
It's an over camera, so I don't have to tell anyone.
If that's on, you tell them that you're filming and don't turn it on.
Use reference. We're not to speak to you. Just not to give you all your details.
I don't have to give you details,
But
pal.
what I'm saying, Matthew, is that it's better for you. So if you are going to record outside police stations, just give them all your details.
I'm not going to
Just
give
be
you
fully
any
compliant.
details. I don't have to.
Obviously, that.
The auditor then raises a valid point about the officer's use of body-worn cameras, asking if they are on record and stating that you're supposed to tell people when you start recording. While not a strict legal requirement to inform at all times, the College of Policing's guidance on body-worn video recommends that officers should, where practicable, inform individuals when recording has commenced, particularly in confrontational or investigatory situations. The officer's failure to do so in this instance undermines transparency and trust, which are key principles of community policing. The individual's awareness of these practices is commendable.